Hello, and welcome to another episode of Real Talk with Dr. Rick. Cheers. Today's been a real fucking bummer, man. I woke up today feeling great. I had an amazing sleep, awesome dreams. First thing I did today is have my barber show up to the backyard to give me a haircut. And look, it looks amazing. I feel awesome. Had a shave. I felt all cleaned up, washing all the dirty shit from the past away from me. And yeah, I was in a great mood. Then suddenly, several hours later, almost on cue, my brain was just like, "Hey, you haven't had any drama today. Let me start some for no reason at all." And I don't know, out of nowhere, I start feeling hostile as fuck toward close friends of mine for no reason. Like I started getting paranoid or upset, resentful, and literally no reason. Just almost bipolar. And it's not like I lashed out or like I cussed somebody out or anything, but for a brief moment, I was upset at a few people, and even though it was brief, it was unwarranted and undeserved, and I don't like it. And this happens way too often. I would I would be at a party or hanging out with friends or something, and everything's going fine. Everybody's having a good time, and as a person, I try to make it my goal to make everybody around me feel comfortable and at ease. Like if somebody's off by their lonesome, I try to bring them into the fold and get everybody going, having a good time, exchanges back and forth. And once those gears start turning in my head, and it's just like drama time. And then I just get upset. I just start finding either I find reasons in people to get angry at them, or I start thinking about bad experiences I had, and then it's just this cycle that leads me to becoming depressed or upset and angry. And this happens way too often. I've been reading up on it, and it might be called something. I mean, it might be called addiction to chaos. Oh my god, it's not drunk. And this is Coca-Cola, by the way. What was I saying? um, it's so shitty. And today, same thing happened, and I don't know. Like after it happens, some people don't even notice when it's going on. But then I feel guilty afterwards, and then they really get confused. They're like, "Why the fuck do you feel guilty?" I'm like, "You didn't notice what just happened, did you?" And it's like a way for me to isolate myself from friends, from family. It's almost like I subconsciously don't want to be happy. I start pushing people away or looking for flaws so I can become disappointed, so it becomes easier for me not to care. Because as awesome a feeling caring is, it can hurt. It can hurt a lot, and I have fears of rejection and abandonment, and I don't cope well. So I made it my life's goal to find extraordinary people to care about, and I have. I found an amazing group of people. So it upsets me, and the reason I'm making this video is because I don't want to fucking isolate myself with stupid shit that I don't understand why. So I decided to make this video to watch it afterwards so I can see, try to find out the root of this, if there's a way to, ease it from happening, because, I was having a great time and it fucking ruined my day. I was bummed. I wasn't angry or anything, but I was like blah. Like everything slowed down. I didn't want to talk to anybody. Actually, I haven't for like hours. But I'm a little over it now, enough to talk about it. Um, If you're watching this, you probably don't even know me or know why I'm making this or know what I'm talking about. But guess what? You can go fuck yourself. I made this for me. Hold that thought. So good. Now, I fucking adore my friends. I mean, I love them. And most of this cases that I'm speaking of happens around them, and I don't know why. And it takes a while in the process for me to go over it, but I have such a large network of people that I go through this a lot. Then comes the fact that I have nobody to talk about this shit with. Because that's kind of another reason why I'm making this. I'm hoping somebody else out there has addiction to chaos that I can relate to in this case. Why the fuck do I do this? Why? It's so stupid. And yeah, in the long run, it's not a big deal, but it really does affect my mood of the day, and it sets things out of whack for me. And I don't like people feeling uncomfortable because of how I act. Because people don't know how to cope with me. And then I end up getting disappointed and I feel lonely as shit because people don't know how to deal with me in that fact. Where I can deal with almost anybody. I'm so open-minded, and that sounded cocky as hell. It's just, I've learned to deal with a lot of people's issues, and then I get upset when people can't deal with my what I perceive to be minor ones. So there's that too. And isolation leads to loneliness. I mean, they mean the same. Both words are interchangeable. And loneliness is my worst fear. So I need to stop this from happening. But hey, feeling pretty damn good now. Let's see where tomorrow leads us, shall we? I don't know if I'm uploading this, but if I am,